Rain! Finally. First time it's rained since I entered Mexico in Baja over 3 weeks ago. And the bike needs it. Needs a good bath. Alright, so today finds me in a pretty exciting place. This morning I crossed the border from Belize into Guatemala, about an hour and a half from here. And I'm in a place called Tikal, which is the name of a town and also the name of the site of some Mayan ruins. And it was quite a hike getting here. It's very hot today, and I'm sweating profusely. But we've got some water, so we'll go check out some more. So I've been riding around in Guatemala for a couple days now. Actually, I got here yesterday. So yesterday and today. And I'll tell you what, last night I got rocked with something. I mean, it wasn't intestinal, stomach related, but I just got a really bad headache and body aches. I'm pretty sure it's because I was dehydrated. And because it was so hot yesterday walking around Tikal. And then it started raining, so I had to put my rain gear on. That just made it worse, and I just felt awful. I drank a lot of water. Woke up this morning feeling a little better. But now that I've been riding a couple hours south, the sun is out again. It's quite warm. I'm drinking lots and lots of water, but I've still got that sort of headache and body ache thing going on. You know, I'm not convinced I don't have dengue or malaria or something. These mountains, which tomorrow I actually have to go that way and around the back side of those mountains and follow them for a couple hundred miles to Antigua. This is a beautiful little resort here, and it's actually quite nice, but I think I'm just a few weeks before tourist season, so I got a really cheap room. So I'm in my room now in the middle of a torrential Guatemalan rainstorm, and the power is out. Power is out. But in my room I have my bright ass light that Don Nelson gave me. It's fucking bright as hell. And I have my my other light that my brother gave me for Christmas. These bad boys are lighting up my room. But Jesus, it's like a monsoon outside. Wow. today was a complete funk story. I'm at the BMW dealership in Panama City. I was leaving Antigua this morning, and I got T-boned at a pretty good clip, and tossed me off the bike. And I'm fine, a little sore, but I'm okay. And the bike took a little bit of a beating. I broke a mirror. The frame that holds the boxes on is bent all to hell. And both boxes, the side boxes, I had to take a mallet to and beat out just to get the lids to sit back on top. Because the accident was my fault, I had to pay for damages to the other lady's car, which came to about $1,000. It took about 3 hours to figure all that out with the insurance people. And now I'm getting the parts replaced on the bike, and that's probably going to cost me another $1,000. Oh well, shitty end to a week. All right, just because I thought it would be fun, I hired a fixer to get me from the Guatemala border into El Salvador. And it wasn't much. I agreed to pay $10 if he made it really fast. And as a fixer, he actually does all the running while I can stay here and watch my bike. So I'm pretty happy about that. It is hotter than hell today, but it's good. I'm feeling much better after the Zika. I'm feeling much better after the accident. And so we'll see how this goes. I've been here a total of about 10 minutes already. I've already stamped out of Guatemala. And my fixer is stamping my bike out of Guatemala for me. So it's great. So this is a first for my entire trip. I actually had to seek shelter. As soon as I crossed the border into El Salvador, got everything checked out, the skies just let out. And the streets were flooded. I mean, we went through a few feet of water, or no, maybe a foot and a half, 2 foot of water. Oh, jeez. So we're gonna hole up here in this gas station till it calms down a little bit. So I'm just cruising along here in El Salvador. I'm on the Carretera Uno, the main highway that goes west to east. And wow, I just came upon this, and this is pretty amazing. El Salvador is a really beautiful country. It's very green, lots of rolling hills, lots of volcanoes. It's very beautiful. Okay, I find myself at the El Salvador, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Honduras border now. And I got here at 8:08 in the morning. And you know what? I hired a fixer again. Super cheap, $10, and he does all the running around. All the running around. So very, very simple. I'm hoping this morning it won't take long. So I'm in Honduras now, and on Booking.com I found a really, really cheap place right on the canal. It's not really on the ocean, but right outside my door is this. So while I was in Honduras, I wanted to check out the boxes which got beat up in Antigua, and wanted to fix them. Out of nowhere, these two guys showed up willing to help. We drilled out the bottom. The stuff gets wet, but now it's okay. The hotel I was staying at was very beautiful. It was very tranquil and relaxing. Well, I am so stoked right now. I am beside myself. I just got through the Nicaraguan Costa Rica border. I'm now in Costa Rica. I've done all the steps. It took me about 2 hours. It wasn't bad, actually. I didn't have any help. I just sort of figured it out on my own, and it wasn't that bad. The Nicaraguan Costa Rican border is so much nicer than most of the borders I've been through so far. I just love the way the air conditioning pours out of the little holes in the windows they talk to you through. But I'm here. I made it to Costa Rica. Hoorah! Alright, so I'm just cruising along the eastern coast of Costa Rica. Ruta 34, Route 34. Turns out it was a toll road, but it wasn't very much. It was not even $1. This route basically takes you from south of San Jose all the way down to Panama. And along the beach, beaches, beaches, beaches. Very beautiful. It's a nice ride too, very curvy, twisty road. In southern Costa Rica, I finally met up with some folks I'd been following literally and figuratively since Alaska. Karen and Dieter, the McFo team. And we've hung out now for the last couple of weeks down through Panama and across the Darien Gap and then in Colombia. And I think they may be some of my newest, bestest friends I've ever met. So check them out. Another border crossing. Another day, another border crossing. So I'm at the Costa Rica-Panama border. I've cleared Costa Rica and I've been stamped into Panama, and now I'm waiting for the aduana to process the motorcycle, but the computer's down. So I'm waiting in line with a bunch of people. This guy. Yeah. And I have no idea how long it'll take, but it's hot. It's damned hot. So I finally made it into Panama, my last Central American country. And just as in all the other countries, the scenery was beautiful. I got pulled over for speeding once. He let me go. I stayed in a decent enough hotel, but it's super, super inexpensive. Probably the best looking chicken bus I've ever seen. This is the Bridge of Americas as you cross into Panama City. Off to the right are just literally hundreds of ships off into the horizon waiting to come into Panama. I spent a couple of days in Panama City waiting to catch the boat, the Stallret, over to Colombia. It's a beautiful town. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. My Central American trip was somewhat spoiled with the bout with Zika and the accident I had in Antigua. The latter half, I felt like I just had to blow through to catch my boat in Panama City. But I'm back on track now. I'm in Colombia. The next episode, I'm going to do one just on the Stallret. I've never seen a full video just describing all the specifics of the Stallret. There's probably some out there, but I've never seen them. So again, thanks for following along. I appreciate all the comments and the feedback. I am feeling 1000% better. Colombia is a beautiful country, and I can't wait to tell you about that too. So that's it for this episode. See ya.